All right, I'll say once again for those of you that just jumped in, make sure that you click your speaker view on your screen. That way you can enlarge the screen that you're seeing here. If you like the little tic-tac-toe board, you're welcome to leave it as is. Also in the chat box, you can click that chat box at any point during the presentation. Everything is being recorded and streamed. And we'll make sure we download that and whatever information you put in that chat box. Talking to Tyler here about how much you love him, appreciate him, wish him the best of luck. We'll make sure that he gets a copy of that as well. I'm getting attacked by the balloons here. I'll move to this side. At any rate, we're here for one purpose, and that is to honor this young man on his next adventure. This is our last official class of 2020 signing. And so son, we are so super proud of you. And I can say in 22 years, he is venturing farther than any student I've ever known in my life, all the way out to Pasadena, California. So we're really excited about that. I think Coach Gross may plan a few trips out there to visit, play a little golf. But Tyler, on behalf of myself, the administration, the entire West Hall community, we are insanely proud of you. We really are. I know your parents are, your family are. It hurts and it stings that you didn't get to finish out, obviously, the spring sports along with the rest of our athletes, and genuinely the rest of our class. And I've told all of our athletes that have moved on, you're going to be a Spartan no matter where you're at. Represent us, represent your classmates well. Honor your family, your school, your community. We look forward to seeing what you have in store. I know this has probably been a dream years for a long time to come. And so we are so proud of you. And we just look forward to seeing, where you go and where this takes you. I'm not going to talk real long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Coach Gross, and I know he's got a lot more information to share. Let him say a few words, and then we'll move on from there. So I'll let Coach Gross speak at this point.
Thank you, Coach Wagner. And thank y'all for all tuning in for Tyler's signing. Really proud of him for having this opportunity going to Providence Christian. Like Coach was saying, out there in Pasadena, California, long trip, but I'll definitely be coming out and visiting at some point. Tyler's been a member of the golf team for the past 5 years. I've actually coached him for 6 years, go back for 7th grade football one year. But I've coached him for 5 years in golf. And, when he joined us as an 8th grader, he couldn't, participate in the varsity events, but I really wish he could have at that point in time because he would have really helped us. I knew he was going to have a very bright future for us. And to see the growth he's made from an 8th grader to now in his game, he qualified last year as an individual for the state tournament. I'm very confident he would have done it again this year if we would have had the opportunity. He was a member of the all-tournament team of our all-county championships last year and a member of the all-tournament team for our West Hall Invitational this year. So, he's got a very good resume of events and things that he's done with us and also individually in junior events on his own during the summer and things of that nature. So really going to miss having you on the team. Wish you the best of luck. It's been a lot of fun. Can't wait to watch you play. And once you hit the tour, need a caddy, you got my number. Shout. So congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. Coach Lawley, Tyler's coach from Pasadena, Coach Alt. Coach Alt should be in the Zoom. If you see him, can you go ahead and unmute him and we'll let him say a few words?
Hi, guys. Hey, Tyler. How are you?
Good. How are you, Coach?
Good. So thank you, guys. Thanks for giving me a quick minute to say something. And thanks, Coach Wagner. Thanks, West Hall High School. Go Spartans. Thanks for putting this event on. Really appreciate it. Justin and Melissa Stauffer, thank you for raising such a fine young man. I know that as a coach, really, I get a player that's been invested so much in, and I get 4 years with him, but there was 18, 17 years of all of you putting your heart and soul into him. So thank you, because I'm going to get a great young man, great golfer, and we're really happy to have him all the way in Pasadena. It's not that far. It's a plane flight. You're all welcome to come visit, come see the ocean. So when I first started recruiting Tyler, it was really because of his Christian testimony, because of his golf skill, because of his GPA, his academic success. It's all these things, all these boxes. And it was pretty easy for me. He checked them all off. Admissions didn't have a real issue with admitting him. It was a pretty easy process. It was just a decision that we were so thankful it wasn't a tough one. At Providence, we have a belief and it's hashtag stay on par. For you guys that golf, you know that even par is a really good score. But it means more than that. It means being dependable, a good teammate. It means being committed, finishing strong out there, never quitting. And it means being consistent. And being consistent, I think, is one of the most important things a man can be, because he's reliable to his community and to his teammates and his family. So something we believe, it's called Stay on Par. And our program is really only going to keep growing if Tyler brings his best. I know he's a passionate young man. He's talented. But really, what he interjects, the energy he brings, is how we're going to continue to push that belief along. So we say culture to us is the way we do things around here. And really, Tyler already has this culture he's bringing in and the way he does things. And so our culture is going to grow and develop because Tyler's going to bring in a special piece. And that's the only way we're going to continue, is if Tyler deepens our culture by bringing his best. So thank you to everyone who's put your best into Tyler, and it's going to deepen our culture. And lastly, I'll just say, Tyler, congratulations, and we look forward to having you in Pasadena, and go Sea Beggars. And if you wonder what a sea beggar is, there's a YouTube video. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. And I tell you, based on what Coach was just saying, this is kind of a perfect segue. I was going to wait and do this at the end, but based on what he was just saying, the state of Georgia has this thing called a Positive Athlete Award, and it's broke up. The state of Georgia, just to give you a little background, if you don't know, the state of Georgia is broke up in about 14, 15 regions. And within every region, there's one athlete that's selected by sport. And that athlete is selected by sport based off of a coach's nomination, recommendation. And it's a lot more than athletic ability. It goes far beyond that into just all aspects of life, community service. And based off of Coach Gross's recommendation, Tyler also received the Northeast Georgia Golfer Positive Athlete Award for our region. And now what essentially happens is Tyler will now go into the running at the state level for the state award, which now has significant scholarship opportunities attached to it. That information will be coming out in June. So again, on behalf of West Hall High School, Tyler, congratulations on this award right here. We've only had a couple of them the past couple of years. It's a great honor. And like I said, we're rooting for you at the state level. And now, son, now is your time that I'm going to step out of the way and let the guest of honor have a few words.
So, I know it's time. I just want to really thank, Coach Gross for the past 5 years. He's done so much for me, for walking me around tournaments, helping me keep my head out of some bad places and helping me hit smart shots when I needed to. One of my favorite memories, it was last year in our area tournament, our home course, when I didn't really know this until I went back to look at the scorecard when I was reminiscing over what could have been this last spring. And I looked at the scorecard and I noticed that through my first 5 holes, I was 5 over. And we go into a very easy hole, and I hit a great second shot in there. And I just remember kind of looking over at you and just kind of getting pumped up and back into it. And I think I went back-to-back birdies right there to get myself back into the mix. And we started playing real golf from there out, and qualified for state and posted a number, ended up in the top 6. And, wasn't a great showing in state, but, we had fun. I had Rachel text me yesterday and the other day about what we did to you and Doster's room to stay a little pranky pulled. So yeah, it's just it sucked that we didn't get to go do that one more time this year. I was really looking forward to it. I still feel like I had a lot to prove in my high school career. But just thank you for everything you've done and everything you've helped me. It really means a lot. All the teachers for my past, 16, however long I've been in school, 13 years, that have helped me, just kind of like putting in their little bit into me every year and helping turn me into the person I am today. And then, these 2 people sitting next to me with the proud Providence mom and dad shirts on, that all the time and money and effort they put into me and driving me to golf tournaments, driving me, showing up to every game, tournament. match event. Yeah, it really meant a lot. Thank you for everything you've done.
Good.
Yep.
I'm not. Parents, anything you like to add?
No, just very excited about this day, excited about his future. Again, Coach Groves, thank you for the 5 years, six years you put into him. You molded him into a great young man. Just thank you, West Hall community. Kenzie and Caitlin, thank you for coming out and enjoying this day with us. But looking forward to the next 4 years and all them miles I'm going to be getting out to.
All right. Moment of truth here. Miss Lolly, if you will unmute everybody, please. All right. Now's the time. Let's give this young man a big round of applause.
Tyler.
Congratulations. All right. Everyone that's been joining in for our signings, and we'll be seeing you Saturday at the graduation of the class of 2020. Bye, guys.